History can be mind-blowing, and it can feel strangely familiar. The 2024 presidential election is a mess. But to look for similarities, we have to rewind 200 years to the election of 1824, which was a disaster. Let's rewind. Okay, right there. It was a four-man race for president. The contenders were John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, William Crawford, and Henry Clay, all running to be president. Although Jackson won the popular vote, the Electoral College did not crown him the winner, creating a contested election fueled by the infamous three-fifths compromise. Yes, making people three-fifths of a man for official purposes did not go well. The absence of a majority led the decision to rest with the House of Representatives. Enter Henry Clay, the kingmaker who, despite not advancing to the final round, threw his support behind Adams, ultimately securing his win. The public cried foul, accusing Clay of a political deal, claiming he had been bought by Adams. Whether directly rewarded or not, Clay became Secretary of State, and Jackson labeled the arrangement a corrupt bargain. Jackson said he'd lost the election due to fraud. Sound familiar? The aftermath of the election deeply damaged American politics, paving the way for the Democratic Party's rise and changing history's course. Jackson capitalized on this perception of fraud, used it as an argument against Adams in the 1828 election, and ended up winning as a result of it. Interestingly, John Quincy Adams was the son of John Adams, the only son of another president to also become president. George W. Bush was also involved in a contested election in the year 2000. As president, Jackson appealed to the common man. There was a group of people who he did not like, Native Americans. He signed the Indian Removal Act, which forced natives to give up their land east of the Mississippi and essentially deport themselves to Oklahoma. They give up their land and have to move to Oklahoma, so it's like double punishment. Now, zooming back to 2024, the deja vu is undeniable. If any of us today were alive in 1824, we'd say this is eerily similar. We'd also probably say we feel really old and need a nap. Just imagine, two candidates stand on the political stage, one decrying alleged fraud and campaigning angrily to reclaim the presidency. Remarkably, the man making these claims is none other than the man whose portrait adorned the Oval Office from 2016 to 2020 during the Trump presidency. While history may not repeat itself exactly, it rhymes eerily.
Like and subscribe for more Kid Smarts. I'm Andrew Jackson, and I approve this message.